Queen Vashti was stripped of her crown, Esther finds herself in the many maidens who had been gathered for the king to choose a new queen. Immediately, Esther obtains favor from Hegai, the keeper of the women, and she was actually given all the things that she needed, and also she was given the maidens in the best place in the king's chambers where she could stay. And then you find, as the story rolls on, when Esther's time came for her to go to the king, she also found favor with the king. And when she found favor with the king, the story goes on, she was crowned the new queen.
Greetings to the family of precious stones all over the world. My name is Ropa Muindisi and I'm here on Esther's journey to becoming the queen. Like our mother, Dr. Arif Utana, she's already shared, among many chosen by the king, Esther was found the one who was chosen to be the queen. And she was chosen by the officers in the province. But I'm here to emphasize on the issue of favor. We see that Esther not only found favor in the eyes of Hegai, the keeper of the virgins, but she also found favor in the eyes of the king. But when I was looking at this text initially, I didn't understand why she found favor. In as much as it's very evident that God can just bestow his favor upon you, and you can pray for God's favor and it can be bestowed upon you. I found a very fascinating element in verse 9, which reads, "And Esther pleased Hegai, the keeper of the virgins." And I was asking myself a question: what does it mean that Esther pleased Hegai? What did she do? And when you go to the word in the original meaning, or in the original Hebrew, it says she was good too, she was joyful, she was pleasing to deal with, and she did well with. It means Esther was able to find favor in the eyes of Hegai, the keeper of the virgins, because she was a person who was pleasant to be around. Beyond that, because she was a person who was joyful. We see that in the word of God. And it takes me back to Genesis 4 verse 7, which talks about, if you do well, will you not be accepted? One of the reasons why Esther was able to find favor in the eyes of Hegai was because she was a person who was joyful to be around. She was a person who got along well with others. And that's the first thing that I also took from this. That in as much as we can pray for God's favor, and God can bestow his favor like randomly on us, but we also have to understand that there are things that we can do to attract the favor of God. So many things that we can do. And we see a very fascinating turnout of events in verse 15, where Esther now finds favor with the king as well. And she found favor with the king primarily because she took advice from the keeper of the virgins, a guy who she had dealt well with previously. Because if you read verse 15, it tells us that Esther, when she went into the king, she took only the things that Hegai had advised her. That's the things that she went with inside to the king. And after she went in, she was crowned queen. And we understand as well that in as much as she got the favor from the king, God is a bestower of favor. But we also have to understand that as women, as young women, as girls, there is a certain way you can carry yourself. There are certain things that you can do that will attract the favor of God. There are certain things that you can do that will attract even the favor of the people around you in a way that they will want to open doors for you and do amazing things for you. And that's what I want us to take from this. Play your part. In as much as God can bestow favor, and he will, it's important for you and I to play our part and not be oblivious to what God is doing. Thank you.